PA, Purple Angel, out there across the big pond on the other side of the planet. Absolutely. We've got quite a few listeners out here tonight, quite a few overseas listeners, actually, and we got our regulars. We got all kinds of people tuned in. And guess what, folks? Right now, live on the phone, I've got Rick and Bob from Ambulance. What's up, guys?
Yeah, baby. What's happening, brother?
What's going on? So we got Bob. He's actually, you're at work right now, correct?
Yes, sir.
What a
Airport, Sugar Grove, Illinois.
Out there working it, man. That's badass. And Rick's kicking back and having drinks and letting us know about it.
I just got done shoveling the driveway full of snow, man.
There you go. I like that. There you go. So let's just cover the basics for maybe those that are new to Ambulance or first time really checking you guys out or anything, or those who know who you are and just want to hear you say it. When did all this begin?
Wow, that goes pretty far back. First incarnation, like in 1984.
Right.
And that's like, predates Rick and some of the guys we know by a couple of years. Had a girl singing.
Wow.
Yeah. And the guy we got doing the tracks in the studio started out on drums, Ken Comer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got quite a bit of history.
Sure, yeah. From there, we kind of went through a couple different things and met up with Rick at a show at the Alamo in Aurora, and we started jamming after that.
Is the Alamo still around?
It's there, maybe under a different name. They do a lot of banquet facility.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't heard of any shows. They probably have bands there. I guarantee they're like mariachi bands.
Yeah, right. Because I haven't heard that name mentioned in years, but yet I have seen a couple things. Like you said, probably like written it out for weddings or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so you guys started out like '84. You progressed throughout the 90s, and we're in like, can you believe it? 2015 already.
Wow. Yeah, no shit. Well, we shit. I think it was in early 1990 is when the band just everyone went their separate ways, and out of the blue, like in 2007, when Storm Spell Records put out that CD, Rage Within an Aftermath, they had actually contacted us, and they originally wanted to do the Rage Within demo, put it on disc, and that's when we let them know, it's like, hey man, we've got all this other shit that it's never been released. So that's how the Rage Within and the Aftermath came about. So there's 12 total songs there, half Rage Within, half Aftermath sessions. And then we tried to get together, didn't work out. And then with the original members, and then we got back together in 2009, and that's when we were asked to go to play the Headbangers HOA, Headbangers Open Air in Germany in 2010. Actually, we were originally asked in 2008. It didn't work out. We got back together in 2009, and that incarnation of Ambulance didn't work out either. Luckily, we did the show. We got back, and then everyone went their separate ways again. So we tried again, and 2012 is when we, toward the end of 2012 is when we got back together. We had well, actually, Ed Foltz was still in the band. We had Chuck. Chuck was our new addition. Chuck Hamilton on bass.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the whole getting together the last time was actually Ed's idea. Ed and me were trying to get the band back together. It just wasn't happening. We couldn't get everyone in the same room together.
Right.
But finally got it happening, and then it started falling apart again. So, luckily, we brought in some new members, and right now it seems to be working. So, keep my fingers crossed that this is going to happen.
Right.
As far as staying together, we played some shows finally. So it seems to be working. Well, one of the reasons it's been difficult is because we've had some, with Eric and Tony, we've had some super exceptional drummers, and it's just really hard to get other guys to do their stuff. Like Ed did a great job doing his own stuff, and he did some real nice stuff for
Right, right.
No, it was an issue.
Right. You
and
know,
it will still be an issue.
I
gotta move forward with new stuff.
Yeah, I was fortunate to see you guys recently in Chicago Ridge at Bobby McGee's, and you know, I was very much looking forward to being right up front, and I got stuck working at the door that night, but I did wiggle out for a few minutes to.
It wasn't a bad seat where you were at.
No, it wasn't.
Seriously, I want some of the bands from right there too. It was a great show, everybody. I loved
Absolutely,
all the bands that night.
Absolutely. You guys brought it, man. You guys sounded great, and you know, your current drummer, I thought did a really cool job. And you know, being the drummer, of course, I'm watching him, especially from where I was at. It was, you know, I could watch his moves and shit. And first thing I noticed is, oh, I love this guy's ride cymbal, man. He plays one of the big old ride cymbals like I do. Yeah, badass.
Heavy duty one.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was good stuff, but a great show and a lot of buzz from that show. So I think it's detrimental that, yeah, you try to keep this going and get back out on that stage, man, because you guys got fans out there, you know.
You know, Mark turned out a really nice track in the studio, and that's that Drinking with Demons song we were talking about before we came on. And I'm excited about that one. It's going to be good.
Cool. So you are pushing forward and writing new material. Someday we'll be hearing some new Ambulance.
Shouldn't be too long. I think a couple months down the road we're going to wrap this recording up, and then it's a matter of getting it to the duplicator and getting the artwork finished up. I think, Rick, what's the status of the artwork? I think that should be.
You know what? I gotta get a hold of the guy and see where he's at right now. But he said he should be done by mid to late January.
And he should be done before we are, so we should have something to show and some sound samples to put up.
Right. Cool. I'm pretty good with a crayon. So anyway, what's the
Don't mind
It's one thing, you know, we've always had good artwork on our albums. At least I feel that way, and we you know, that's one thing. You know, when we're all talking about putting this together, it's like, well, you know, can we save money in art? It's like, you know what, you know, if we could, that'd be great, but I don't want to skip on it, you know. And we ended up going with Dimitar Nikolov. He did our last two, or at least he did the Rage and Aftermath cover.
Okay.
And no, he did Deutschland too, didn't he, Bob?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of that stuff were
sketches
that were left over from the other job.
Okay. So the artwork that I got on the flyer, is that his work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Rage and Aftermath.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, very cool.
He's top notch. He's great.
Now, where is he from exactly?
Bulgaria.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done. If you look him up, he's done a lot of other bands. I think he's done Ross the Boss. I can't remember all the other bands that he's done. But I had a list of them, and of course I can't remember the shit right now.
Right. That's always the way it works. Don't worry about it. I can't remember my name half the time, so don't worry about it. So what's the current lineup of the band as far as who does what and plays what?
Well, right now, we've got Bob, of course. He's the founder of Amulance and guitars. Me on vocals, so we've been in the longest. We've got Pat Cassidy. He joined in 2009. Chuck Hamilton joined at the end of 2012.
Guitar and bass, respectively.
Yeah, guitar. I'm sorry. Playing guitar. Chuck on bass. And we just got Marty. He actually joined at the end of 2013, but he wasn't a member at that point. He was helping us out. He was sitting in because we had some shows that we had to fulfill, and so he helped us out. And then I think in June of this past year, we brought him on. So,
as far as the scene is concerned, this guy Ken Comer is on it as well. He's got about half the drum tracks or better on the new CD.
Okay.
Yeah. He just from what Bob tells me, Ken just doesn't want he doesn't want to be in a band.
He doesn't want to take his drums out of the house. You know, he gets a little hung up on having to. It's too much like work for him.
Right.
To be honest with you, that's the deal.
Okay.
That's the deal. That's a hassle. He likes doing the studio thing.
Right. So I'm just the opposite. I love playing live, and the live experience to me is where it's at. But to each their own. I've worked with guys that live in the studio, and it's like, man, don't you ever want to get in front of the crowd and get that adrenaline going? And to me, that's where the fun's at.
It's a toss-up for me. I really like being in the studio. I like playing live, but I think I like being in the studio a little more.
Well, too, one thing I've noticed, look, I recently quit playing. I semi-retired from playing. I won't say I retired because that's a death sentence, but semi-retired from playing for now anyway. And
never say never.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things, as much as I like playing live and enjoy the live experience, it's a pain in the ass sometimes. And sometimes you just like on a night like tonight, it's freezing cold out and you got a gig and you play and you're all hot and sweaty. When you're done, you got to go load your shit back up out in the cold, and it's just like, man, I think I'd just rather stay home. Stay home. I think that goes maybe possibly with I don't want to use the word age, but I think that's the reality of it.
Maturity.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Back in the day when we were younger and we had a bunch of friends that had nothing better to do, we always had help. And now that we're older, those same friends, most of them have families, or they've got other responsibilities. They're not in a position where they can just drop everything, and come help us like they used to.
Right.
So we're stuck, man, unless we've got the money to pay out.
Right.
How great those gigs pay.
Well, it's a tough business. I think most people realize that after they go out and play for a while. It's not, what you see on MTV or used to see on MTV or whatever. It's a lot of work, and it can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Unless you're a big band that has, got towels on you when you're done, and walk you.
It's important to be a doctor or a lawyer. Or
right.
That.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So what are some of the? What's some of the shows you guys have played? Over the years that you would say were really cool. You got anything in particular in mind?
Those Alamo shows are cool. I think we got to get in on one of those up there. Broad Stop in Wisconsin. All the stuff we did at Mayhem were awesome. We tried to go out to the Thirsty Whale, and just like another neighborhood, and guys with lipstick and stuff on it. This wasn't our scene.
Right.
And they put us.
That was. We came in during in the middle of that, or right before that. We were lucky. That we were able to still get gigs there, because when we started playing there, it just started turning. The glam scene just started coming in.
Right.
And I think the only reason we survived and were able to continue playing the Thirsty Whale, because we did play a few more gigs out there when the glam scene set in. But I think it was because we had already established ourselves there. Right. But yeah, I remember going in there a few times, and I swear to God, you really couldn't tell from behind. You really couldn't tell who were the dudes and who were the chicks.
Right, absolutely.
My dad says about me all the time. The old people, they kind of think that, but we don't put the lipstick on, make it too obvious.
Yeah, we were never the lipstick type band,
Right. Well, that
shout out to Andy Breyer.
There was a time where there was a time in the scene that everybody was starting to jump on that bandwagon, and it was weird because you go to these metal clubs and go, oh man, she got a pretty nice ass, and then the guy turns around, he's got a goatee or something, and it's like, damn man, what's going on? What's wrong with the scene all of a sudden? I was in a band that had this little singer, and I had a dude actually come up to me that went to a lot of our shows, and he's like, man, if your singer wasn't a dude, I would screw him, man. He's got a nice ass.
Man, I was out on the beach in San Diego, right? And there's these girls walking down the beach in these white robes and stuff, and I'm kind of checking them out, and then they turn and start coming toward me. They all got beards, right? And they come up to me, and they start lecturing me. They says, dude, you got to get rid of your leather jacket and put the cheeseburger down. The Bible says, thou shalt not kill. I says, what are you doing a mosquito swatting, you dude? You got to kill that sucker for sure, right? You let him suck your blood?
Right.
So anyway, I got arrested from some Jehovah's Witnesses or something.
Right.
But I thought they were women until they turned around.
Right. It's pretty. It was a wild scene there for a while. Very confusing. And some bands made a hell of a living off of it. And what the hell? More power to them. Let's get back to some real metal. We're gonna go to Feel the Pain and pull a tune off there. Any particular song you'd want to throw out there?
Shark Attack.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, do Shark Attack. Yeah, that's what I have for schizophrenia.
Okay. Well, how about we'll do a double shot? How's that?
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, we'll throw two in. Let me grab the other one and give a double shot off here. Schizophrenia. Is that the title pretty much self-explanatory?
Pretty much, and we hardly ever play that, so
okay.
We hear it.
Okay. Shark Attack. When you guys, when you were out in California, you get attacked or what?
Yeah, that was it. Australia, the Barrier Reef, man, totally.
Awesome. So, who basically wrote most of the songs on this release?
The Feel the Pain. That was you're talking about music.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm with you. The two that I mentioned are out of my bag of tricks.
Okay. So there was a collaborated effort on that release, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, they're beating up on me in the chat room, man. Oh my God, no false metal, man. He says I still have the legs for tight spandex. Oh man, wow, rough. Okay, we're gonna play a couple tunes off that release, and if any guys listening or the guys that are in chat, I shouldn't say guys, for those because we have ladies in here too. We have beautiful, supportive metal ladies hanging out on the show tonight, and. Yeah, absolutely. And one's all the way, like, in the Netherlands area. Absolutely. So, but anyway, my point being is I have no idea what I'm talking about. You start talking about me and spandex, man. No. But anyway, we're going to play a couple tunes. So those of you in the chat room are listening, if you have any questions you want to ask these guys or comments or whatever, feel free. And we'll be back shortly with Rick and Bob from Amulance, and enjoy these two tunes right now on Madbrad's Metal Mayhem, SonicAsylumRadio.com. A little Shark Attack. right, Madbrad's Metal Mayhem here at SonicAsylumRadio.com, and that was some Amulance, Schizophrenia, and Shark Attack. And we got Rick and Bob on the phone live. We're BSing talking about blacklight posters. How did we get on that subject? Wow, man. Wow, did you see that, man?
Wow. Record store Reggie.
Yeah, exactly. Record breakers. Absolutely. You know, that is, you guys played Ragnarok 2014, and like I was telling you, I was so busy that night. That's why I was so glad to finally, when you guys played at Bobby McGee's, to actually be able to see you play, you know, and see you do a whole set, because I got so sidetracked. And that was a great time, great crowd, a lot of fun, and like I said, I wish I could have been more focused on the whole evening, but I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off with the station stuff. So you guys are working on some new stuff, and hopefully we'll see something here, you know, let's say in 2015, just to be safe. And
Sure.
yeah, and it's going to be cool from what I'm understanding, and I got a little surprise for everybody coming up here shortly. We won't tell them right away, but we got a little surprise coming up for those who are listening. Well, it's a little preview to the new stuff, I guess you want to say. And for those that haven't heard it yet, and we'll play that here shortly. So, what is your okay, as far as websites? I know you guys got Facebook, of course.
Yeah, we have Facebook handles, and then we have Reverb Nation.
Okay.
And we're also, it hasn't gone live yet, but it's TrueAmericanRecords.net, or actually TAMRecords.net, and that's going to be going live hopefully this next month. And that's a label, that's actually our own label, and that we're going to be putting the new release on. And as well as one of our buddies, Born Rotten, good band, and they just got done with their, I think their CD just, well, Bob, you have information on that. Yeah, they just got it back from Disc Makers, and we get the advanced copies on Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah, so they recorded at Bob's studio, and they're also going to be on True American Records with us. So that'll be cool. But that website will be going live hopefully by February.
Okay.
And that'll be another place, and that's where Ambulance merchandise will be available through that site.
Okay. So right now, those of you who are listening, they can go to Facebook, find Ambulance on Facebook, Reverb Nation. What about merchandise? What's the best way to get a hold? I mean, other than shows, live shows, can they get you on Facebook or whatnot to say they want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, right now, probably the best way is contact us on Facebook messages. Because right now, at this point, all we have are shirts. We have two different style shirts. I don't know if you might have seen them at the last show or not.
Yeah.
And I believe that's all we have available. We've completely sold out of any CDs that we've had.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. Our Rage and Aftermath, those are all gone. Feel the Pain, we actually, Anne Boleyn had forwarded some copies a few months ago, but those are all gone now. I think we sold the last one at Bobby McGee's.
Okay.
Either we sold the last one or we have one left.
Okay.
And that's it. So,
wow.
So it's a matter of having coming up with the funds so we can so we can put out another come out with Repress Rage and Aftermath. We'll talk about the new release right now. So
yeah. Well, let me ask you a question.
Finance that duplication here.
Let me ask.
Out of the way.
Okay, let me ask you something before we go forward with talking about the new release, because I do got a question out of the chat box from No False Metal. He's on the island of Trinidad, so this guy he's a diehard metal guy, okay? Fan of yours. He knows his metal, and this guy's got a good question because he wants to know. He wants to know about recording of Feel the Pain, like memories of the sessions, any fond like moments or memories of those recording sessions.
I remember the engineer pulling his hair out because we would shut up in the control room cracking jokes and stuff, driving Al Purvey nuts.
Yeah, well, it was a great time. We originally had done, I know one of the biggest complaints about that album was the production. And the production was terrible. Is terrible. We had originally gone to a 16-track studio, was it, Bob, or 24 tracks?
We went over this guy Ernie's 16-track place. I don't remember his last name, and that was really terrible. We did a rap song over there. If anybody's ever heard a copy of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we went back.
It was a parody. We did a parody on rap.
We went back to Al, but we got too involved in the production ourselves and didn't allow him to do the job that he did for us on the Rage Within demo. And rather let the pro take care of it. Everybody, sort of get their 2 cents in there.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
I got involved with recording. So, because
that shit that you learn, unfortunately, we learned that the hard way. We were young, and no one could tell us what to do.
Right.
So we paid the price because we got a shit production on it. Because I'm sure at one point, Al finally said, "The hell with it. I'll give these guys what they want." And what is out there is it's us. It's us. All over Al's ass. Do this, do that, do this, do that. So.
Right. Cool. Purple Angel had to go. Her husband's got some family issues going on. She had to take off, but she did want to let you guys know that you're welcome to post anything on her Facebook wall. She has a agency. It's Purple Angel Agency on Facebook, and she is in the Netherlands. So she said you're welcome to put any ambulance stuff you'd like to put on there to help promote you or share. Or yeah, very cool.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Another long-time listener and supporter of what we do here, and she's got some cool bands that she works with, and hopefully she's going to come to the States here within the next year or two, and we'll finally get to hang out, and she'll bring some of her bands from overseas or whatever. She deals with some U.S. bands too, so very cool stuff. As far as the new, let's step into the out of the past and into the current. On the new album, how's that all going?
It's going pretty good. I'm trying to stay injury-free right now. I mean, I got a couple stories to tell you. My amp blew up there. I was playing it the other day. $305 later, I got that thing back.
Wow.
So that slowed me down for about 2 weeks. And then with the ice out here at the airport, I almost did a face plant the other day. I swear my came up with snow inside my glasses.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Great.
Yeah. So then the elbow story. Jeez. The elbow's been hurting for like 2 weeks now, so I asked my work wife, Brenda, I said, hey, I think I got tennis elbow, but I don't play tennis. What gives? And she's like, well, it can happen from like any repetitive motion. And I'm trying to think, I'm like, I can't think of any repetitive motion, and then I'm like, oh. Then I do with my right hand, like the morning ritual or anything like that. And I'm like, oh, now I know what the problem is.
Oh, wow.
But no, the recording's going pretty good. The recording's going pretty good. We're moving right along. I'm gonna lay it on Rick here because I got a couple of lead lyrics, and usually once we get the vocal track out of the way and see what, then we can start filling in around that. So there's just a couple that are hanging back behind.
Cool.
But in the next 60 days, I'm hoping to have this wrapped.
Cool.
I'll tell you what, Bob has written a shitload of material, and it's pretty much, I gotta say, this is probably the most material I've had thrown at me. which is fantastic. You know, because I can literally cherry pick. You know, I mean, with all the tunes that Bob's throwing at me, I believe we probably have enough for 2.5 albums, maybe, and which is one of the reasons we're putting so many on this one.
Right.
Because there's a lot of cool tunes that, you know, there's a lot of them that I just really like, and I don't want to wait till another album. I want it to, like, hey, let's put all this shit on here now. You know, it's been so long since we've recorded a full-length album, and when we were in Germany, you know, we had people asking us, like, hey, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to record again? And I remember we promised them, yeah, we will record again, and we promise it will be full-length, because Deutschland was an EP.
Okay.
So, you know, so I've had the fortune of being able to cherry pick through these tunes, and basically what I've been doing is I listen to them 2 or 3 times, and if I get a good vibe off a tune, and if I come up with a good melody right off the bat, it's like, okay, let's put this in this pile. I'm going to be writing on this one. Let's put this one in the maybe pile. Let's put this one in it. You know, there's tunes there's like that. No, I can't think of anything for that. You know, but I mean, he's written so many fucking songs.
Right,
you know,
right.
It's allowed me to be able to cherry pick, you know, which is nice. You know, because before, you know, we'd write a tune. It's like, okay, you know, write lyrics for it, whether we were happy with the song or not. You know, now it's like, okay, you know, we've got a shitload of tunes here.
Right,
you know,
right.
It's nice. It's different for us. It's different this time around because you know, I'm used to having, you know, 3 or 4 guys writing, collaborating.
Right.
You know, but this basically it's all Bob.
Cool. I'm going to throw this out here out of the chat room. Purple Angel put real quick that Purple Angel Agency, I want to promote Amulance. So you might want to check her out on Facebook. Like I said, Purple Angel Agency. God, I can't talk tonight. Like I said, she's way on the other side of the world.
A perfect place in the Netherlands, too. I would say Rick makes that a priority.
Yeah.
To it.
You know, maybe she can get your name out and help you with some promotion, distribution, or whatnot, and that's a good thing. That's what we're about, man. We try to network every band, every musician as much as possible here, and that's we have some really good people that hang out on our station and like to get involved, and we appreciate it. I mean, it's what we do, you know. It's our heart and soul, man. And to have bands like yourselves on, I'm honored. You know, I mean, I like I said, thanks to gorgeous Big Jim Sutton, and he can't be listening now. He's not in the best of health right now. But
he's still not doing it?
No, he's going back in the hospital Monday. I found out yesterday for maybe quite a while, and they still don't know what the hell's going on with him. So, you know, but you know, guys like that open so many doors for me, and vice versa for him. You know, it's great to know people in the metal community that really know and have a passion for metal, because what a great way to open so many new doors and find new bands and new listeners and whatnot. You know, that's what it's about. And I love, you know, doing what we do, and I love listening to bands like yourself. So I am very much looking forward to your next release. And like I said, too bad it couldn't be a vinyl thing somewhere, but maybe at some point it can be. Maybe somebody will go, hey, because vinyl is so happening right now, that I wouldn't be surprised if somebody doesn't approach you about it.
That would be nice, man. That would be nice. Yeah, because I think, you know, I mean, with the way we're doing things, I mean, and I don't know if people are aware of this, but this is all being recorded analog.
Really? Cool.
No mistakes getting fixed. The way you got to play it, you know.
Right.
It's all analog, man. No digital, no fucking auto-tune, no nothing. You know, it's all us. What you hear is, you know, what we're playing.
Cool. Well, I got a little surprise for the listeners right now. Speaking of the new album, we're gonna play a track that's gonna be on there, correct?
Yes, sir.
And it's called "Damages." What's behind that title? Anything specific?
Yeah. well, first off, I'm drinking when I'm writing these lyrics, so. not that I do that for all the lyrics, but there was definitely a little bit of anger there towards some people.
Right.
So I had to put it down on paper, and it was very helpful.
Right. Cool. Well, you know what?
And I'm gonna have to leave it at that.
Cool. Another post. I hate to keep throwing these at you, but that's what this chat room is great, man. It's a communication device that is so cool. Metal Freak, our Tuesday night DJ, says, "Tell them I will get in touch with them in the near future for True Metal Lives as well." Are you guys familiar with the True Metal Lives thing?
I've heard of them.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely. Get a hold of us.
Absolutely. He will, and his name's Mark. He goes by the Metal Freak here at Sonic Asylum Radio, and he's got a really cool website, True Metal Lives. He puts out compilations for a lot of the bands that are really kick-ass, so definitely something you want to check out as well.
Yeah, I think I saw one of his posts on your site, on your Facebook site.
Yeah, definitely. So he's our Tuesday guy here, and he puts on a killer show. And trust me, I'm sure he'll be throwing up some of the new Amulance as it comes out and about. Yeah, absolutely. So let's check this out for the listeners that may not have heard this yet, even though you guys said you've been playing it live for a while, because not everybody can get to the show. So this is a song called "Damages," and it's going to be off your upcoming release. Have you guys titled that yet or anything, or is that kind of under wraps at this point?
Yes, we finally came up with a title for that. The album is going to be called "Unleash the Beast." And also let them know if they can get to YouTube that we do have a video for Damages as well.
Okay, cool. Well, let's play this, let them check it out, and we'll be right back with Rick and Bob from Ambulance, and you are tuned in to Madbrad's Metal Mayhem here at SonicAsylumRadio.com. We'll be right back. Have a drink on us.
When I listen to your words,
All right, we are back. Madbrad's Metal Mayhem and Amulance Damages. So that's something new to look forward to off the upcoming release. You guys have played overseas, correct?
Just the one time in 2010, we played Headbangers Open Air, and then we played Hamburg Ballroom.
Okay, how did you guys compare that scene to what goes on in the States? Do you feel that? I mean, from what I could see, is the European crowd and scene is really strong.
Rabid.
Yeah.
I love the USA. I love my country, but they put us to shame.
Yeah.
It was to me, it was the best way I could describe it is like I stepped into a time warp.
Right.
And I was back in the 80s. There were people in denim and leather, and I mean, we're talking about hundreds, but thousands.
Right.
There was just shitloads of people there, and they were all metalheads. And it's like, I haven't seen that here in the States. You see it, but in very small circles. And we need to pick up the pace out here in the States. I think we took like 400 CDs over there, and we sold out most of what we brought. I think we brought back in a weekend. Yeah,
wow.
In a weekend. That was it.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's why I tell my buddies that are going. Oh yeah, my friends in rap, they're going out there playing this year.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I told them it's like, hey man, take all your merch, because they're a good band. Don't sell their shit.
Well, it's funny. I've had Scotty on the show many times. Actually, Ed just hit me up today about coming on. They're playing the Spring Bash up in Milwaukee, and they want to do.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I just saw that today.
Yeah. There's two bands. You guys and Raph both, to me, were kind of staple stylistic bands from the Chicago area, and a very good fit on stage, I must add, too. You guys, you two guys back to back on stage is awesome. That's all I can say. It's
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good fit.
That was the first time we played together since I think 1989. That was at the Fiesta Palace. Yeah.
Wow.
The last time we played. That was the last time we played a show together, other than Bobby McKee's.
Wow. Damn.
Different band members and Rats, but
I've seen. Yeah, exactly. But they're still going, man. And I love it because they still bring it to the table live. And I got to tell you, I got to see every version of that band over the years, and kind of lost, like everything, got lost in life. And
they're so tight. I love their new drummer too.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's very, very cool, Pat. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, and you know what? And I'll tell you what, with the different singers that they've had, they still, each singer that they have, man, fucking brings it to the table.
Oh yeah.
Because with Counselor, I've seen him with them, with Kirk Grayson. I think it's John Duffy. I'm not for sure, so I'm sorry if I get the name wrong. And then with Scott, I was lucky enough to see them, with all the singers, at some point.
Right. Yeah, they always bring it, man. They always deliver, and I was fortunate enough to see them when Gary was back with them for a little while there, a couple of times, and that lineup to me was. I have a particular liking to Gary's vocals. That's just me, but their new vocalist does a great job. Actually, adds a little bit different flavor, maybe a little more attack to it. Is a good way to put it. And
Gary songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does it good. I gotta say, I do like the way Scott does Ripped into Pieces.
Oh yeah.
And I think you really, I mean, I love the way Gallagher does it, but I have to say I like the way Scott does it too.
Yeah, Big Jim was blown away because we the night before I was out at Bobby McGee's, they played in LaPorte, and Big Jim hadn't yet seen him with singer changeover, and he was like, man, you know, he was freaking out because, you know, he wasn't sure, you know, he's very, very much a fan of Gary's, you know, so to see some, but he was impressed. He's like, man, it put that extra octane in the songs at some points.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, you know, just guys on rap are idiots, man. They're not going to just give anybody.
Right.
So they knew what they were doing when they got them.
Right.
They're a tight unit as well. Just, I mean, one of the tightest bands consistently. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. They're very tight. Very good guys, too. They've always shown me great friendship, and that's a cool thing. So when you get this new... PA's killing me here. HOA, say to them, Brad, say. Oh man, no, I'll have to send you contact for her and have you guys get a hold of her.
Purple Angel Agency?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I wrote the name down, but is that one name or one word or three separate words?
I will have to look on Facebook here.
She's on Facebook. I'll look her up.
Yeah.
I'm just in my garage right now, man. I'm in my garage.
Oh, okay.
Chilling and drinking my Bacardi Coke.
Okay. And poor Bob's at work.
Yeah, well, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
Can be like staring out the window waiting for something to happen.
Right.
He's almost done, man. Hours of boredom punctuated by moments of terror.
Cool. So, so with this new release, are you guys gonna have like hopefully new merchandise to coincide with it and all that stuff?
We're talking about some shirts that with the album cover on it. We're getting with these sketches. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
That's right.
So what was the most favorite show you guys have played in your career as a band?
HOA was pretty good.
Yeah.
Which one? HOA was a good one. Yeah, I have to agree. That was a blast, man. You know, a lot of great shows like Malo's Rock Studio was our home base, and there were many good ones there. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to pinpoint. I mean, but if I have to pinpoint, HOA. You know, they was pretty awesome with the Bunny of Doom. Yeah, the Broad Stop.
Cool. What's maybe some of the bands that you enjoyed playing with the most? Is there any particular ones that really stood out?
Well, we've always had a good time with Raz. I mean, even though the last time, besides a few months ago was back in '89.
Right.
We played other shows with them. We had some good times with them. Who else? The Trouble shows were always a lot of fun. Trouble? Yeah, I wasn't in the band when you guys played with Trouble.
Okay.
But we did Blackfinger, and Eric's in that band, so.
Right. That's a cool project. I kind of like that. Have you heard the Skull yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And actually, I think they played. They came out and jammed like 2 or 3 songs at Ragnarok at night. Right. Yeah, they. Metal Freak says, tell them they need patches. What? That's true. We had them.
Yeah.
We'll get them again.
Yeah, well, exactly, because I need one too. So.
Yeah. People have gotten on our asses for that, man. Patches.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We're going to make this happen tonight. Madbrad's going to be responsible for you guys having patches, and I'm also going to be responsible for what's the song now?
Drinking with Demons.
That's right.
Madbrad, he was the deciding vote on what to name one of our newest songs. So, Drinking with Demons, and we give you the credit for naming that song.
Okay. I do like that.
Thank you, Liz, huh?
I do like that title, though. I like that title a lot. Very good stuff. So let's recap here real quick. Well, before we do that, let's throw another song up here real quick. Let me open up my massive library here. It's insane. I wish there was an easier way, but there's not. You know, it's like I tease everybody. I get my shovel out. And
any of the bonus tracks from the Rage Within are really awesome.
Okay, let's
Bounty Hunter.
Let's get that here.
Or Daughter's Hell. Yeah, Daughter's Hell, Bounty Hunter. Those are great songs.
Okay, what we're gonna do then, because Madbrad can do this, we're gonna play a double shot again, and we'll give them two, and we'll give them both of those songs you just mentioned, and that gives you guys a little time to have a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll wrap things up, and if we could hit on any other subjects that you could think of. Now, you guys aren't going to be doing any shows until probably after your CD is released?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's the plan, at least.
Okay. So.
This is in the spring. Late spring.
Okay.
Maybe in May.
Oh, these guys are killing me. These guys are killing me in the chat room, man. They're killing me.
We never know, man. We never know.
All right, well, let's check these two songs. Now, I was going to ask you about this. Was this released as a double 2-on-1 CD? Because the way I have this version is Rage Within and the Aftermath as a like a double on one. Is that how the street copy?
There were 6 songs on the original. They just added the other 6 songs, and there's also 2 videos. It's a multimedia CD.
Okay.
Yeah, and the 6 songs from the Aftermath session, those are pretty much pre-production stuff that we just never finished. At some point when we were mixing them, we had considered, let's redo this or let's overdub that, and it's like to fix some mistakes. And it's like, you know what, we can't do this because it's 2007 and we did all this shit in 88, 89.
Right.
We're not going to sound the same.
Right.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
And that's just the way we released it. We chose to go that route.
Cool. Is any of this stuff available anymore? Do you guys still have this kind of stuff?
We are 100% out of CDs for that. I don't know if Stormspell has anything left. Amazon might have some. I checked with Rockadrome Records; they're 100% out. There's other distributors out there. I don't know if it's on iTunes. iTunes, okay. I have it on iTunes.
Okay.
Yeah, but as far as a hard copy, I don't know. Yeah. Other than eBay or maybe Amazon.
Okay, cool. Well, let's check these couple of tunes out, and we'll be back shortly with Rick and Bob from Amulance, and I hope everybody's enjoying the interview here, and we're going to wrap it up shortly, so if you got any questions, comments, or anything like that, please put them in the chat room and enjoy these two tracks. We'll be back shortly. right, Madbrad's Metal Mayhem, and we are back with Rick and Bob from the band Amulance. There was 2 tracks for you right there, and working on a new release. Hopefully we'll see it not too far around the corner, and some new stuff, maybe some patches. Yeah, patches are good. So I appreciate you guys taking this time. We're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. There's a few things you guys want to get out. But PA just says it's 4:15 where she's at right now. Oh man, she is a Dutch vampire. But anyway, a few things you want to get out there. I'm going to turn the mic over to you and let you go with it.
Yeah, well, we want to say thanks to everyone for listening, and keep an eye out for us. We will be back out there as soon as we get done with this CD. Get onto the Ambulance website on Facebook, and so we can keep you posted on what's going on, and we will be going live with True American Metal Records website, and it's at tamrecords.net. tamrecords.net. And it should be going live by early February. If you can keep it, hang on to Ambulance Facebook, we'll keep you posted there. And as far as I know, I think Born Rotten, which is on True American Metal Records, should be coming out within the next week or 2. So keep an eye out for that. And we really appreciate you hanging in there and keeping us rocking through all these years.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. It was a pleasure having you guys. And of course, your Facebook. All you guys out there listening tonight, guys and gals, I should say, show them some love, man. Hit them up if you need their music or whatever. If they don't have it, we'll find it. We'll find a place you can get it. Absolutely. So you guys are more than welcome.
Stuff on Reverb Nation is available for free download.
There you go. Good point. Good point.
Feel the Pain album is available for free download. Well, I forgot about that.
The whole album's there?
Yeah, Feel the Pain is available for free download, and I've got Rage Within and the Aftermath is available on iTunes under Flex Audio, PHLEX Audio on iTunes. Cool. So there you go. You guys can get your hands on this stuff. And like I said, it's been a pleasure having you guys. I can't wait to hear the new release. You guys are welcome back here anytime. Can't wait to see you play live again, man. That's where it's at for me. And definitely looking forward to something in 2015. And maybe you guys think you'll play any shows in 2015? Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Summer shows. We might get it by the springtime. We'll see what we can come up to. I don't know what the booking fix. How far in advance I got to get in touch with people, but
okay.
Pretty soon we're gonna be ready.
Cool, awesome. Well, like I said, I appreciate you coming on, taking the time to do this. Like I said, you know how to find me. And what I also do for all bands I interview, I put you on our Facebook band page with a link to your Facebook. So if somebody's scrolling through there checking stuff out, they can click it on. Bingo, there's your Facebook. So very cool stuff.
Brad, appreciate what you do for the metal community, man. SonicAsylumRadio.com kicks ass. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Burning.
All right, hang with me 1 second. I'm going to load a song up here and throw it on, and then I'll cut you guys loose. We'll be right back on Madbrad's Metal Mayhem, Sonic Asylum Radio.